Hey everyone, how you doing? Today I got a very special package in the post from the infamous troll, Greig Stott. Now, I know he's not everyone's cup of tea, and I don't agree with everything he says or does. In fact, I'm quite disturbed by a lot of the things he says and does. But I put a lot of money on this package. In fact, I'm jizzing my pants in excitement to be able to show you guys this package and what's inside.
It can't be. Is that some official Greig Stott brand milk?
You ever tried breast milk? I recommend you try it.
So I think there's another nutcase in the bottom of YouTube I gotta address. Once again, this Greig Stott. Just when you think he's lost all of his marbles, he loses even more. Because today, or at least yesterday technically, I'm recording this at like 1 in the morning, he uploaded this very strange, weird video. And it's titled, I fucking shit you not, trying my wife's breast milk. If it's good enough for my children, it's good enough for me. Winking tongue sticking out emoji. Cheering hands, I guess, and then a black heart, It's kind of like his heart, He forces this fake, overly positive persona, but it's just darkness. That's the thing about Greig Stott. He tries to come off as this nice, positive guy, but he's constantly instigating and trolling behind the scenes, picking fights with people that just want to be left alone. All because he worships some almond-munching idiot called the Carpetbagger. But enough about the character, enough about the creep that lurks around in the bottom of YouTube trying to have the best of both worlds. I think we should address the content, the art of the Greig Stott channel, because he uploads very, very strange videos, and he seems to have this fascination with breastfeeding.
I know, you say it's the woman's job to breastfeed, but I chose to take that responsibility away from my wife, and I actually breastfeed my wife.
Now, don't get me wrong, I do get it, breastfeeding's a natural part of humanity, it's not disgusting. It's part of raising children. That's part of being human, part of being maternal. But there becomes a point where it's a tad bit ridiculous. And the point where it's a tad bit ridiculous is when you're uploading yourself drinking breast milk and clickbaiting that on YouTube for some views. It's perfectly fine what you do in your personal life. It's like with fetishes, alright? You could be a furry, you could be into dressing up as animals and humping each other till the cows come home. Moo! And you could be perfectly fine with guzzling gallons and gallons of breast milk straight from the titty. In fact, I think most guys have tried it. Why in the world would this guy think it's a good idea to upload to YouTube? There are just some things people don't want to see. I could upload myself drinking my own jizz. Hey, you know what? Jizz is a part of the human reproductive system. Alright, it's normal, and you'd be judging me for drinking my own jizz? What the fuck's wrong with you, That's the same attitude Greig Stott's doing here. His next video might as well be titled, Guzzling the Carpetbagger's Almond-Flavored Cum. If it's good for Princess Bubbles, it must be good for me, right? I know, I'm getting worked up, I'm getting mad. Like a preacher talking about the devil's milk. And that's coming from the Greig Stott channel. So, without further ado, let's get right into the fucking video.
Good evening. Hope everyone's doing well. A little bit of a different video.
A little bit of a different video, Greig Stott says. A little bit of a different video. Yeah, I don't think different doesn't even begin to describe this lunacy of a video. Guzzling my wife's breast milk for YouTube. You know, the creative genius of Greig Stott never fails to fucking amuse me. Wow. Greig Stott. You don't say that's a different kind of video than the one you normally do. I just spilled fucking milk all over my crotch. It looks like I jizzed myself.
It's something I've wanted to do for a long time, just for a laugh and just out of genuine curiosity.
You hear that, guys? This is something he's been meaning to try for years and years and years, ever since he was born and his mom had to wean him off the breast milk because he just couldn't keep away. Alright? You know, they think I'm crazy when I say Greig Stott gives off some very creepy vibes. And they're like, what in the world could Dewmonic possibly be talking about? Is it because he uploads videos of himself pissing in toilet bowls? Is it because he uploads videos of himself breastfeeding baby dolls? Or maybe laughing like a fucking chimpanzee? After opening a box from Loose Skunt that Loose Skunt didn't even send him? I don't know what else I have to prove to you guys. I really don't. Okay? He's a creep. That's all there is to it. Absolute creep. 100% lunacy. And that's coming from me.
What I've got here is breast milk from my wife. As you know, I've got 2 baby girls right now, and 2 twin baby girls and a 6-year-old, and you know what, if it's good enough for my daughters, I think it's good enough for me.
What kind of fucked up logic is that? If it's good enough for my babies, it's good enough for me. Oh, diapers are good enough for your babies. Is Greig Stott wearing diapers? Is he peeing and pooping his pants? Is he eating baby food all smussed up? You know, cat food and dog food are good for your pets. They must be good for you, you know, we're all animals. I mean, technically you can eat it, but it's disgusting as fuck. You know, and granted, maybe breast milk's in a whole different category, but it's still fucking weird to be uploading to YouTube. I don't know how often I have to express that. How hard I have to get that point across. It's a really weird video to be uploading to YouTube. Greig Stott.
So, I've never tried it. I've never tried it before, so I'm a little bit excited, but I'm also a little terrified.
Oh, you're the one that's terrified, Greig Stott. You're the one that's terrified. What about all the viewers that get this fucking video and they're recommended guzzling my mom's breast, guzzling my wife's breast milk? Alright? What about those terrified people?
Actually, you know what? Probably more terrified, but you know what? It's milk. We drink cow's milk all the time, or goat's milk, or whatever you drink, if you drink milk. So, the mother of my children's breast milk, surely there's nothing wrong with it.
Oh yeah, there's nothing wrong with it, alright? There's nothing wrong with drinking breast milk. Again, yeah, it is part of human nature, you know, we drink milk. Even though it's really unhealthy. But we drink it. We put it in our cereal, we put it in our coffee. We don't put it in our Mountain Dew, but I bet the Mountain Dew would make the milk taste even better. Look at that. I'm guzzling this Greig Stott milk. Hopefully I don't have to say that sentence ever again. Moving on.
So let's give it a go, shall we? Cheers.
You know, I'm not gonna lie, I use the word guzzling for some dramatic effect. It's something that YouTubers do, like clickbait, to lure in viewers. You know, exaggeration's good for comedy, but that's literally what he's fucking doing. He's guzzling that fucking breast milk down. He's stuffing it down his fucking throat. He might as well choke on it. Alright, this is what the fucking Greig Stott are doing. That's what he's doing. Like an absolute fucking slob. You know, if you're gonna do it behind closed doors. Alright? Don't publicize your weird sexual fantasies to the public. Alright? It's perfectly fine to want to try this stuff. Like, it's perfectly fine to want to try fetishes. Well, you don't have to vlog about it. Oh, let's do a vlog of the first time I got whipped and chained in the bedroom. I'm sure people on YouTube want to see that.
You know what? I was pleasantly surprised that it wasn't a stronger taste than I thought it was going to be, and tastes like milk. Best milk or food you'll ever have, that's for sure. Might make it a regular habit and put it in my morning coffee. just joking. You ever tried breast milk?
You know, I feel a little bit bad, you know. I feel like I'm going a bit overboard by pointing this out, but hey, you know, I'm an asshole. But that's what makes me funny. I'm a comedic asshole. Greig Stott makes the fucking weirdest faces. The scariest, creepiest faces. He looks like a fucking serial killer, and this is coming from the guy wearing an eye patch. Alright? His eyes are bulging like he just did a fucking line of cocaine before the video. Yeah, shooting up heroin. I mean, he's gotta be to be thinking these delusional ideas are good ideas to be uploading to YouTube. Who the fuck is the Greig Stott marketing team? Or maybe he's doing this on purpose. I bet Greig Stott is actually trying to get me to make this video. I bet he wants people to come after him because he's doing all these fucking weird videos. He loves being the center of attention and having all this troll activity. But you're the fucking troll, Greig Stott. You're the one trying to get a reaction. So, yeah. Alright? And I am gonna make this video because it's such a fucking bizarre thing on YouTube, and that's my bread and butter. Making fun of cringe on YouTube.
I recommend you try it. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I don't even know what I was scared about. If it's good enough for my children, it's good enough for me. Cheers.
And so ends the professional milk testing review from Greig Stott. Alright? He didn't even give it a number, like, you know, a 10 out of 10, or a 10 out of 4. You know, so I got to dock points from this breast milk review. I do gotta admit, I am a connoisseur of breast milk review videos, even though that's the only one I've seen, and that's for good. I hope that's the only video I see of breast milk testing. I don't think people should be shamed for wanting to try it. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. As I've said, you know, it's part of human nature, like fetishes. You know, they're just crazy things the brain desires. You know, like the people out there that enjoy watching Loose Guns content. You know, crazy desires. But there becomes a point where making it public is just... You know, who am I to say how he can and can't express himself? But, again, who are other people to say I can't express myself by expressing my opinion with this strange video?